Yesterday,
Oba no share my way.
Yesterday,
you made them campaigning in radio and go from appointment on one for platform that. On one different consoles that. We need a crab in a team because you're unity. You say in every parliament. You're unity parliament. What must I say? It's one of the on your Jumabium. You're me opposition parliament. You're into the Jumabium. Nippon cover be only one concern in Hoppe. And on the pay we near Pegja, and Yakakania, the Amano, Yademane, Ria, Semenqua, and Pen and Bay. Yeah, Tamana, as a sacrifice a quo with Nenwachina. Nika di Babeka. No, being so cool. Now, what does I never be a Namaka more? A Kamoy Mamma appointees now, a Cassidian Quaka Mumba qualified. Said receiving you said the funny pa, more can Mamma appointed by Crown qualified. What am I say? That's because of parting Kofuka to Abenga Diamau. Yeah, election in the area. You made them campaigning in radio and Kofuka appointment on one for platform that. On one different consoles that. We need a crab in a team because you're unity. You say in every parliament. You're unity parliament. What am I say? It's one of the on your Jumabium. You're opposition parliament. You're into the Jumabium. Nippon cover be only one concern in Hoppe. And on the pay we near Pegja, and Yakakania, the Amano, Yademane, Ria, Semenqua, and Pen and Bay. Yeah, Tamana, as a sacrifice a quo with Nenwachina. Nika di Babeka. No, being Sammy Baby, Shia, interior ministers, and no job.
She, Munja from Fulina, a buy papa, Chalemomian Canocre, or mining wording. Government we, or she, Munja from Fulina, a buy papa, Usually, Ukruma in a chance, you bet 2 coin for Shabu Chaco Yejuma. And switch down a buying papa from Fulipa, a dear pana government where you bit Macaso, with the Ghanaian youth, you already da source, you bit Martin Harbor. Maza, Nipper bread, challenge you to need bread depression and go through. Munjas are from Fulina, buying papa, it's a politicians who come and not than the content creators. Kakreb near the camera is here, so content in Kwana Chalemomian Canocre or mining wording. Government we, or she, Munja from Fulina, a buying papa, Usually, Ukruma in a chance, you bet 2 coin for Shabu Chaco Yejuma. And switch down a buying papa from Fulipa, a dear pana government where you bit Macaso, with the Ghanaian youth, you already da source, you bit Martin Harbor. Maza, Nipper bread, challenge you to need bread depression and go through. Munjas are from Fulina, buying papa, it's a politicians who come and not than the content creators. Kakreb near the camera is here, so content in Kwana politicians near Minim Sagana and the social media say, Okana citizen now come no on social media say defend the chale mo me kan no kre o man ni wording government we onya hwe munja fanfuni na aban papa ba nsuye nyina ye wokro ma ye nya chance ye betu kwan akosha brochira koye adwuma enso wo jana aban papa ba fanfuni pa e dey pa na government we ya ye betima kase o we the Ghanaian youth ye woni da so se ye betima tena krom ha bobra maza ni pe bre chale youth ni bre depression enko fo go through munja sa fanfuni na aban papa e say politicians wokro ma nya da content creators kakra bi near the camera AC so content nkwana politicians na ebinim se Ghana na social media se dey yo Okana citizen now come no on social media say defend the politician no and president we do ya deal president we dey open power president we do odonipo must face the country and odonipo asem and then at Trump onye
send them a message come over kind so more return it. I'm out of the country over to me count in a 1 week, 2 weeks. We hear one about the flow. Shut up there, me do Friday. Tama me here on the flow on Wafa. Don't make any mistakes about from me back in 2 weeks time. I don't need it. It is gone. Pass and gone. All of them will come here. Some about the trouble, Mobako MP, Mobako Constituency, Nations, Mobabaha. Power to the people. Yes. Juma. Penifo be able. Sometimes me be say I mean on one for Julius maybe information be about what Juma way no. Omo ko na wo send them message come over kind so omo return it. I'm out of the country over to me count in a 1 week, 2 weeks. We hear one about the flow. Shut up there, me do Friday. Tama me here on the flow on Wafa. Don't make any mistakes about from me back in 2 weeks time. I don't need it. It is gone. Pass and gone. All of them will come here. Some about the trouble, Mobako MP, Mobako Constituency, Nations, Mobabaha. Power to the people. Mobaba to me. Yes. Juma. Penifo be able. Sometimes me be say I mean on one for Julius Abra. Any yamame professor.
Kofi Boanye.
On illegal, I'm saying.
Let's go here, Juma.
When the crew come
one
can we solve the unemployment crisis in Ghana? Yes, Mensah.
By using formula 133.
Can you expatiate?
Say, this simply means 1 job, 3 shifts, 3 people. That is the Mahama 24-hour economy policy. Under this policy, businesses will be given tax incentives, cheaper electricity, financial support, and security support services to encourage them to work 24/7 by adopting 3 work shifts of 8 hours each. This will triple job opportunities in the country. This policy will boost production, increase productivity, and generate well-paying jobs in all participating businesses and public organizations. Ejumanu Obi Afeyebi.
Excellent. The 24-hour policy.
Ejumapa. Bunimde. Adorable. Information be about what you are aware of. What's the message from
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir. Wenya Brenna over the most authoritative, the most annoying, the most controversial, and yet unapologetic a show of the people. Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah enemy. The may be no yebenya me ho asema kanenso. The only prison I am afraid of in my world ever since I was brought into this world is the prison of my conscience. Me o fire him Afrifa ebusa amasembi. Was 1 million times 0 say. Me ma senya me dwena wo kakra na so say 0. No say 1 million times 0 is 0 dia. Ene wi ase abrabo bia wo bobia a time will come that you will be left with your thoughts. Why gene? Na saa wadwene na you be left with no. Eno na ebedru baabi a wadamfo ni ho, o maame ni ho, o papa ni ho. Wone saa wadwene no ene utibua. Eti mpanifo se utremu fitaa, etrimu aboa enkum, to be am se enti amoa enkum. Enye enti amoa, etrimu aboa, utremu aboa. Se wone wadwene ne efre no utremu aboa. A guilty conscience will not kill you if you have a clear mind in this world. Na yeka me wonu se menua ba ko Franco say or say okay or hire more fire. Frank yenko yanim. Adona Bablinks GH or some more fire. Morris Cross and Bones, okay? Morris Cross, thank you, Mauli Jonathan. I say good evening, blogs. Please, I beg you, in the name of God, please kindly help me this evening. I lost my jockey. Kwabena Pia, and this is Kames government, Dennis Amwa, Adomako, Mahama Idea, Samuel K. Yabu, more fire champion. Samuel, Nana Akwesi Farastus. Also, good evening, big boss. Good evening, Nana. Pa Akwesi, also Dennis Admako. I tell you, Dennis, thank you. Asiama Admako, the only difference between JM and Abu Treka is a laptop. Hey, you can for a short so. Fire. Kubra Mohammed, my incoming MP. Kubra, I have an person MP. Amos G, okay, Amos, good evening, my boss. Marcus Boateng, you are great. Boateng, Andrew Sikant, okay, Sikanta Ansati, I say thank you very much. Grace Amma, no one can stop you from talking. John Kojo Frempon, say watching you live, Okatakyie, thank you. You are Leonard Prince, Chef Amwak. Okay, Prince, thank you. Alex Ado. We the wise people are listening to you, Alex. Thank you. Kusi Montana said, yeah. Urabi also in Akwaba. Thank you, brother. Wana Wasti, as precisely so. Apu, useless government, Ado Lawrence, Apia Kennedy, Charles Dankwa, Kwabena Prempe, Fire, Kwabena, thank you. Eric Agabus. Agabus Bay, Miami Agabus Aguna. Okay, or this year or say you now I don't hear Mama tell them again. Or my bodam shoe. So Omoba for names Bully Biachu. You Kubaru say Aguna Shanti. Okay, so you want me to become the MP of Aguna Shanti. Kubaru, you better sound common, and maybe be a Hawaii. Say me Aguna Yokohine, serving my people. May some me man for and service to mankind and humanity is what I think my purpose on this earth is. Edu baby na se me man hene a yenyam fa ne man no obana so be ma me kwan ama be ye bibi di asom o man foforo a eno metie na ma ba be somo. In the meantime there agona yeko hene na ne di. But then again, I am a non-conformist. I'm a radical person. I am a nondescript radical reformer, and for that matter, I believe that even if I am a chief, market corner na meko, even if I am a chief, the same petrol na meto, even if I am a chief, the same school fees in the area. So obia ntimi covertly and overtly enkasami and politics wasem. That is how I am very vociferous when it comes to nation building and matters that borders our nation. No. But with the issue of becoming a member of parliament for Agona Wiamwase, Akrofonso and Ano Meka, me boy and my refi bipua Bismarck ne. Okatakyie Mensah. Oh yeah, wahine roko on you nam sina bi mu na da bi ambo mu di answer. Sanity. I am going to contribute my quota to the development of our political party, the doctrines, the principles, the ideals on which our party was formed. I, Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah, believe in those ideals and principles, and I will contribute my quota. If by doing so, the people believe that I am capable of serving in any other position, I will listen to the voice of the masses, and I will respect the will of the people. But for now, I am for an on tour. Now you movie. Okay. Ya sapon asa akiola okay. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yanko Ishmael so I fire them. Okay. The next MPP National Youth Organizer is watching. Chris Lloyd, Miami, I don't know. Okay. Tete Nelson, God bless you, bro. God bless you. Straight from Tiobodom, Amo Jiabo, Amo, thank you. Boga, the international man. Am I? 1 2 3. Okay. I made a see a bumfa chance kurasini noa. Asante aguna kurasini wa minimum international man biao. Okay, please sir, I need your help urgently. Obidum bio kwaku adu. Kwaku minimum help kura here. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Don Ballistic, the most loyal soldier I've had. See, I come most loyal soldiers, sir. Don Ballistic is part of it. And Nayanya Jumabi Nayanko. Thank you, Brahma Mahama. Brahma, your show is clear in London. Why not every London? Okay, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Never give up. Never give up. Say aguna nyame tiase, aguna nyame kese. So when I talk about aguna nyame, let me use this as a little bit of education. I know people have been saying aguna nyame tiase no, asia chirese aguna nyame tiase na chirese. Okay, so what it means is that Konfanoche any say to tune a chichere santamai. Tienye, where history, just Bibia Medi Chakwemuna Washia. Now, Konfanoche any say to two, and a chichere a santamai in a tienye. Nebra conforne say to two, a chichere santamotum for say to two decay, or any other my bomo emoso. Ebra conforne say to two, a chichere santamino. Na bosom penny a was santamemuna tienye, ahana education war. Bosom penny a war asantememu. Aye, de chichiri ye eyi sikadwa kofi free soromane baye tie ansa na sikadwa kofi ebeba ama sikadwa kofi abeye ye nyina ye nyame asantema nyina nyame no bosom penny akonfa no chetena no e de chichiri santeman ne ebeka se eno ne wo eye santeman eye buabedru bosom tienie buabedru bosom na buabedru bosom no esi asante aguna eye mikrum. Na sabu abedro bosom no na nani makubrensia ma woye GPRTU chairman. Ono anete ano so GPRTU national chairman. Ono na ye konfo emo abu abedro bosom. So etoda mu hunu say yese tepaman hene ehye fita. Nanso siye kapa tepaman hene ni fita na ohye no. Odi agona man hene echi. Tienye. If say agona bosom na ye asante bosom pani. Bosom bia wa santemem nyina bosom pani ne konfo de which is boabedro a esia santemem etitepa hene ni fita na ofira no enam se ne ye ni man hena wo wa agona nti ana tepa man hene fita na dominate ne mom se agona man hene wo a eye konfo se tutu ne konfo no che ana kekere ne man eti agona bosom ti meka agona nyame etiase a. What I'm actually saying is that nyame ebo am ye kekere santema nyina no oda so etiase. Get that education very clear. Na me wo say obi twro sikantansa. Now sikantansa no so ye bosom ba wo no ana ne maame ne ba ene eye bo abedro. So agona na sikantansa bosom ene bo abedro nyina esie. This is just education. So for tourism purpose, I believe that Ghana Tourism Authority should begin to go back and trace the history of Komfanochi in my hometown, Agona, which if I am the leader of our town in the coming days, someday, somehow, I will make sure that these records are traced to my hometown. Baby, a Komfanochi ejinaye, a waka se, ni wafa se kwa mesiyaw, ako si ntweneso, wabra yensi tweneso, wasu wabra yensu, wa yese, wamama anu yese, watutio wa yese, no asuma amamponi so onkoko ankyere ne wofa ase kwa mesia se ne konkomu aso obeboni tiri no ye frewo owu so eho ana mefie esie. So I'm just giving you education. It meka agona nyame tiase a meka wo se eye nyame kase na kekere santema nyina ansa na eye sikadwa kofi eba no oda so etiase. We free education am dia ma na ejadem madaroma ejadem me mamu okay in our hometown ohine na Gebra. I know so ohine na ufra gona. Thank you Nancy Boy, and also you do all Nancy. This is just history. We history 101. Now Mugabe ma say ose die na asi
I'm out of the country over teme count in 1 week 2 weeks we hear maybe information be about what you ma we no omo kwa na we send them message ko omo ba kan so omo return it. I'm out of the country over teme count in 1 week 2 weeks we hear one about the flow. Shut up there me do free heading tama me hear one me flow one wafa don't make any mistakes about from me back in 2 weeks time. I don't need it. It is gone.
Okay,
pass and gone. Okay. All of them will come here. Some about the trouble mobile MP mobile constituency nations mobile power to the people mobile to me
power to uyafunu.
Yes.
Mugabe TT
Juma
we
maybe information be about what you ma we no omo kwa na we send them message ko omo ba kan so omo return it. I'm out of the country over teme count in 1 week 2 weeks we hear one about the flow. Shut up there me do free heading tama me hear one me flow one wafa don't make any mistakes about from me back in 2 weeks time. I don't need it. It is gone. Pass and gone. All of them will come here. Some about the trouble mobile MP mobile constituency nations mobile power to the people
power to people.
Yes.
Mugabe must wenya power to people be who power to yefunu fa nkwase asem so ho power to yefunu. Mugabe must say power to the people obua power to yefunu de entia wo from omomfa no sikasere no edoso. Na Mugabe uhurewura waban no de enim se nkoye de na ehurewura omo na mo hwe ntrikisi bi a Mugabe ne eyemenu Charles Makati ni mo be ya de Charles na ozo unia Mugabe mo asema mo ka odwene ho say okay ye hade
Kofi Boanye
on legal, I'm saying.
Let's go ahead.
Before some Mugabe bet 2 more we are to say a dear na pese Kofi Amabuanyano. Me say no can a Charles Makati abo who say honey de war et Kofi Amabua. So what to now I get you say Charles Makati na kofo asemaba. Eti Mugabe can be amawa. Mugabe nene na ahihye ho frɛ kyire no mo de ba. Ama wenya wonwo wutie. Eti Mugabe Charles o se di asem.
No pese Kofi Boanye.
On legal, I'm saying.
Let's go ahead.
Let's say
so one the best. The one day the two. The man is working.
you so
now
Rabi and to forest in rivers no emudu do
But this is trick way. Every media is a one media nasia. Mugabe must we would na ye yabekaso. Ye Mugabe will carry my coffee or boa one precofia mabu atum. Emo Gofia Mabu or Yajuma or boa. War almost said the Bay on become more. I war almost said on become more. Na Boba, aha, Boba. Kwayawa was in the NSE.
I know radio biso. Well, background the both self was at Yampia. And I baby and Namaka more. A car more amount of appointees now. A car saving quack a mumba qualified. Said the saving you said the funny pa. More can mama appointed back who crown qualified.
No correct.
What am I say? That's because of parting conform to abandon the amount. Yeah, election in the area. You made them campaigning in you and conform your appointment on one for platform that.
No correct.
One quite different consoles that. Maybe like a crab in a team because you're unity. Yes, you're in parliament. Yeah, you know, if parliament, what am I say? It's one of the on your
okay.
Yeah, you mean, opposition parliament. Yeah, you mean to the Yajumabium. Nippon cover be only one concern in Hoppe. And on the pay we near Pegja, and Yakakania, the Amano. Yeah, the man, the real Yaman, and pen and bay. Yeah, Tom and I, as a sacrifice a quote with Nenwachana. Nika de Babeka. No, being some baby, share interior ministers and no platform is your campaign. I know already biso. Well, background the both self was at Yampia. Yeah, compare book campaign, so yeah, Jumaning the year. Never Akufa Ame.
We say so Mutakadi and Bambakaya Johnson as you don't get Yako Jina a year Kaswa. And to two be my name Mutaka. Na almost said you may because you were when you are Mefro. And my women tears here. Okay, so Goyo Bois and name Mutaka. Okay, Otukona na what am I saying? Okay, Kakalika, thank you. You movie away where the proper kwemu ana muti, you know. Moving away and moving on to serious issues before say yeba so. Last week, yeba, you know, teacher ni lady way.
How has it been for you as a teacher? So painful. Teaching for a year without salary. All my colleagues has gotten their staff IDs. It has started with me. Only me from resting off. I've rented, I've been paying bills, that is light bill, water bill. I just don't know what to do again. I'm tired. What we need now is our staff IDs. The minister should listen to us and hear our cry. Be working, even just common core credit. You need to beg for common core credit. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to starve to go to class and teach. How can one teach with hunger? Like, how are we going to teach?
Okay, so...
But they have forgotten that teachers are nation builders.
Oh.
So please, we are pleading. We need our staff IDs.
So this very statement is what actually touched my heart. They have forgotten that teachers are actually nation builders. And I can say generally, MP 2000 Ghana and Famano. Thankfully, we saw the lady. Now she is here.
Good evening, Mr. Okatakyie Afrifa. Please, this is Benedicta J. Me pacho me now promises say open mom 2000 Ghana cedis. Me pacho me insaka. So I want to use this opportunity to thank you for being so kind and supportive. Me da wase Nyankopon shira onye wakoma so ade mma. Why you ni wodo a wachire me. Me da wase Nyame shira.
All right. Let me see. Media say ya nam tiu ntiaja mikurasika na asa. But Yesu Kristo ye akwatafo edu adoye. Oya akwatafo du adoye no. Emu ba akope ana beba de anase obu so enyankopon wa ya wie wasa omo yare omo nyina nko but the obaba de anase ni Yesu Kristo enya anigye e wona komam. Now for this reason Benedicta madamfo me make sure say madamfo lawyer ni ba konso reach out. Meaning say me want the permission say me for the needing to be. I will just keep the name for now. But moving forward, Benedicta, every month biano, mema 1,000 Ghana to support yourself, okay? And this is something I'm doing just to encourage other people that unya one sidia and ne umam for enche. So and then Benedicta edda me payroll so for 1,000 Ghana every month, which will be given to her. So yebema Benedicta 1,000 Ghana every month. At least anya she yebebwana menetu and rent baby obia. Benedicta, thank you for serving our nation, being a teacher. Now you're moving away from Benedicta's story of serving our nation and how grateful we are to her as a teacher. Yera John Dramani Mahama Echo a State of the Nation address. Nanka me the way ebeye last story, but mame enka we keke. John Dramani Mahama say energy sector reforms continues unabated. Energy sector reforms continues unabated. I remain fully committed to turning around the sector, strengthening its foundations and ensuring reliable, affordable and sustainable energy security for our nation. For our nation. It's here John Dramani Mahama said, energy sector no. Wo ye wadwuma papa. Na wo ye wadwuma dia. Ene mbamcho munti announcement yi. So announcement edikan. Eye dumso schedule. Mbamcho munti eniye. Eye Thursday 5th of March. Thursday, 5th of March, John Mahama so wo ye dum so enwo adwuma wu ti madaroma. Waso wo ye electricity no adwuma madaroma we mi nyame na meka. Me the announcement na emam keke. Ubufu wa ho. So from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Jericho, Roman Down, Underbridge Market, State School of Death, Safisana, BBF Ejekwajo, Kanewu, Chopoli, Dawa, Sege, Koledio, Kolido, ana edin de say, Adokope, Kase, Inglisi, Adafua, Begada, Totope, Azinzanya, Treasure Island, Aqua Safari, and surrounding areas in Yinajo. Mama saw electricity no, etimunina a hobedum. Made a mema announcement keke. Ubufua, enyame. Now Sunday, 1st March. Every 9 a.m., Echo a year 9 p.m. Western Road, Early Power, Apollo Steel, Crown Can, The Ceremony, Tropical Cable, Multipack, John Moore, Car Bank, La Bianca, any surrounding areas in Yinano, Yebedumo. Why? Enyamia, Ubufu, I'm only giving you announcement. Now, Wednesday, 4th of March, every 9 a.m., Echo a year 5 p.m. Tunga, New Century, Dansuman Police Station, Market, Weja Junction, Tetegu, any important munina yebedumo. Your mama say light in Wayen ye, Waboy Humbai. Ubufu it's a me announcement kekena medema. Now, announcement that also say Monday ya so Aloboshi, Achimota New Plan, Benjilo, Akwetema, any important munina yebedum light. Etiwa ubuofu se mema sa announcement yi amemu ofu adwoma ma ebuo dum so aba na munsura de enti na musa akofa ne baaye yansa anko Tuesday 3rd March Spintex Kotobabi Inkum Hospital Community 11 that is Monte Carlo Shaw Filling Station Jan Towers CAC Community 5 Community 3 any important mu nyina yebedum no afi yenim se dum so aba na nso so obebie na no aka se dum so aba pa de La. One can't die. It was a one maintenance. Trasaco Valley. And an important munina. ɛno nso yɛbɛdum no ɛyɛdum so na aba momfa timetable mmra ne nyinaa wɔ biara ho ntɔ no why dum so ana aba dwoma ama mamuo no ɛkɔ yie paa ɛkɔ yie why Okay, to abapa chiniye no na chiniye na didum so asa aba no. We me mawo information on filling stations ye share wo mudwumadie asese wo mo ewia manfo no. Okay, so yenko na yemfa filling station filling station number 7 petrol sankofa tienie filling stations bi ambeka kire wo se wo mo adivert premix fuel na afi wo mo koka se mienti a me ma koka se premix fuel tienie eti filling stations no fuel ebi se fuel station ebi filling the American nkurasefo no beti ase na America fuel o filling o ni nyina afi lo card fuel no gum eti fuel station ni filling station ebi a no ka manfo no tiase afi ma koka asem se ma divert premix fuel edi aba ya say filling stations ni bi say and fa he kosi he de ya divertive premix ni divertive marine fuel eti we no malaya for mo mfa kateche ni nkokot na me na de court nwura me na before say me ba be kan asem no na medical hwemra no nachi nanim mra no ho nyina da my lawyer need that said the American will bet me court for defamation against your company and what you seek the free the catcher will pay you. So a fuel stations here my now more catcher my lawyer for see yamra me na kateche bi so munya ayi written from on because in yan shasi from America near me ma ka some divert and when report nyame na make OSP report na me report here. OSP report no so am report no wo se da bi wo dia ne marine fuel wo dia ne nya premix eti se makoka premix dia eti so here no me wia wodwan ne ma nwia ponche eti fa ne court so se ma wia wodwan wo ma lawyer ni no ade ko ne ka kire so wo ko betimi awi ni case ya ka kire lawyer ni se me ko Afrifa me mfa lawyer tie dia me ka yi defamation civil suit anya criminal so wo so wo company ne ma company ne ho asem na wo divert marine fuel na momo dia ne nya premix na makwaka premix nti wo si yemfa me nkokoto a unweni be ka kire open na me metu e ma lawyer for me wo nkokoto me nduaka if so mo so ani gye nkwasi asem ho papa ma lawyer for ani gye nkwasi asem ho papa wo mo ye very combative eti mo sa companies no amasha ase ayi adie ben e ka kire ma lawyer for say mo ntwere kateji mu wo ba bi se mo de be kokota mo mfa OSP kokot OSP now petrosol filling station ono so ka wo mo OSP report no e ka won se o ma divert premix fuel ene marine fuel ene akogu wo ma de ye ka ne se wo mo yi mo ton ne se nkrofo ka according to OSP report marine fuel ne premix fuel petrol sankofa for ka ho je de make yi obi anti me nwem obi a now another company Plus Energy OSP aside wo mo e won a report mu say sa company no company a ono nso adivert premix adivert marine fuel me use ni miru nyina company kura adivert how divert premix how divert marine how divert wo bibi akọ ni OSP nkoko wo bibi akọ ni OSP nkoko renwura ni ade no me madwuma me ye no metiase obi antimi renwura me now Sotei energy ono nso ka companies no a o ma divert premix ene eye marine fuel ne ho tienie obi antimi fa renwura bi amaha. According to OXP report Sotei energy ka ho na ye freba ku muari oil so divert marine oil so divert premix so according to OXP report no wa divert oil period. Omo ton oil say eye nkrofo cars tie de make yi quantum oil eso ka ho quantum omo so ka ho pa tie nie obia mfa bibia me hrenra obia wa ha moti de make no obia ntimi fa me hrenra obia wa ha aha eti almost a month forecast. Now the minimum is OSP or JSA 8.5 million free month for the hono. What my compensation to driver, truck drivers a yes or muka, a taxi drivers a yes or muka, or my woman answer the OSP no baby chilim. OSP is a very corrupt OSP office. OSP no. You be young one aje. My man Crawford right to information bill so OSP release it. Yet the report, the detailed report. Now you're coming across. We've actually intercepted another report from Ghana Standards Authority. Ghana Standards Authority akwa omo report for filling stations OMC so. Ama omatena report no so omo didi ho. Ghana Standards Authority didi ho. We are going to make sure as a Ghana Standards Authority on the right to information bill mobile releases our report for 2026-2025 mobile release it. Fuel stations in 2025-2026 mo report no amatena so edidie no Ghana Standards Authority make Okatakyie Afrifa say mo be release it yanto aso no amount of intimidation can coerce us into silence tie de mekai we ya brofo form say friend koa ebia de meka abati bia maybe ti we asantini be ma brofo no kura ma ya de semtimi ka bi Ghana Standards Authority mo report mo ye indict OMCC bebre ni nyina amatena so no mo be release under the right to information bill na ye intercept ye hwesa mo de the actual one beba anase mo betutu bia firi mu de akwa didia ye behwe ni nyina wa ha ate eti petro sankofa for eka ho plus energy eka ho mo ma divert ana Sotei energy nso eka ho muari oil wo me de me share anti wo nka ana quantum oil wo nyina eka ho na ye move away from eno na yenko business for today so now business for today ye de kama modum so timetable yenhwe Ghana Prison Service Ura mutaka ne womode ehwe ni tirim no Ghana Prison Service nipa a wo hwe ano maami ane kunu Chief Justice it is a wunimu a Chief Justice ne yere Chief Justice my Lord Justice Bafuboni ne yere Patience Bafuboni ana ohwe Prison Service eso onie Chief Justice Bafuboni ne yere any Patience Bafuboni eti se law court no enya bua okunfo omde otu jailer no afre ne yere say hey me o matumu nti before mko the day na me ne di nkomo na the time me ne di nkomo say the leadership of Prison Service ye dey come am warning say niam am oye no emwa part na am taking no emwa very unsustainable instead some be engage mo nkrofo no mo dismiss the concerns of the Prison Service tie dem kan yi And I mean, no, say eject the prison service mu. Let me be clear. Samad Williams says pressure way. If you have seen something, pressure and non-prison service in the urban because of a year, the goodwill of the people. Munya yenti. And then you might be breman for no enfulu. You say, man, we say, a man for any so. A man for any so. The prison service for the past 2025, the whole of 2025, which is a year 4 full quarters, rent allowance, yentia. I'm a prison service for prison service for Mammy patients, Buffalo. Mammy patients, Buffalo, who prisoners, you prison officers, you are Munioma Guabonting. Tidiame landlords are 2 Munioma Guabonti, ye humiliate 2 or civilians, humiliate 2 or more. And the actual and cat, is the somewhere engage or mono engage. Officers in this Musamo say, or Musica or Mudibetria or Morentino. A simple question the officers want to know say, or Musica noa, Mammy patients, Bafuboni, Wadaroma, Yeditria or Morentino, the whole of 2025, from January to March, 1 tria, from April to June, 1 tria. From July to October, 1 tria, from November to October to December, it is the whole of 2025. Prison service, 1 tria. Even so, immigration service, fire service, Wamunina say Wamo rent no, said ye si tria no, and what? It yene Wamo court a year court. Say be ya court, ebema, and penny for that prison service ano. Instead, so bet you on the quarterly because quarterly in a ma. Now you bet you on a monthly for convenience sake. Jene can ye. Omo risk allowance a ma, transport allowance a ma, transfer grants and so a ma. Ninyina LI 2245 no a bossa adian hobino. Ninyina yentria. The whole of 2025, Jomama under your leadership, yentria. Now Mutaka wano eshe a year interior ministry so. Prison service shanase. Immigration service shanase. Ni entry Mutaka enti ni yehwe ni yemu piano dini pimpim ho pimpim. Now let me be clear. Agency says Mutaka si nyina ha. Prison service, immigration service, wine service. Wamu nyina wamu a very disgruntled people. Mutaka. It is a very simple question. It's a Mutaka other na immigration service yentria wamuka. Yentria wamu rent allowance momo. Wamu risk allowance transfer a year grant yentria momo. Now talk of Mutaka. There is a story brewing in a year. Okay. Mutaka abuabo yase wakwaje a year maamibi asase. Jedi American yi story a airbow a year abuabo and say talk of a year power abuse Mutaka Mubarak wakwaje maami bi asase ye freba bi boban and sase who disputer abane say Mutaka Mubarak ayi abrewa bi eji omoje sase two communities Zongo brothers bi ene wo mo maame ni ade wo moje a year asase so wo di besi a year school Ibadar a year Raman SHS. Now, Sheikh Tofik Memorial Health Center, Nina, Omoje Somri Besi, Mutaka, before Sombelu 2016. And Mutaka Kachom so Opasua Diasasino. Now, what do you vocational school? Emma girls, Emma, I'm for a peninsul. Now, Wamulusu and Wamukoya, Wamubaye. Mutaka any Mameno, any Emro phone, any Wamunsasi Ohono. Menyan and Tiesa Mutaka Asadi Takashibi Kohose. Waji asase na adan ya oso obeso odi sibibi ma dia ben afa hekusin Mutaka de ka kire on se opese aban agi asase firi obi ho na odi sibibi a ye wo mra ebo compulsory acquisition ho ban won't me fata kashi enkonkoka se me pese me expand dia ben na me ji obi asase free of charge wa abra on compensate no if it's a Ghana mra no Lands Act no Act 1036 ebo a year compulsory acquisition. It is clearly stated there. It is a uno mo ebeye bibi na wo ye niadia. And you so to me, Mutaka Mubarak, and you so to me, Enfanya the open sound the use Takashi Fanya be. Jedia can ye, Mutaka, and Fatakashi Nkwa ye, may Jensa free, our bra, and Marano bought compulsory acquisition by Wundiswo. On the principle of fairness, Islam kura ma ho kwan wo mutaka ne Islam ma ho kwan se obeye de wo ye no tie de aka yi edi maamefo no a yesi mutaka sisi wo mu wo ya ayi boban aboabo ne potem wo no mo wo me number mo mfra me ne nyina ni nkom wo bia mpene mo bia sisi wo bia mpene mo bia sisi wo bia ye de tumi hye mo nsa se mo fa mebo manfo no ho ban ya fa tumi an hye mo nsa se mo mfa manfo no ni me fom no mfa nwura mo. The power belongs to the people. And the power resides where men agree for power to reside. Ghana for nyina they decided say under the universal adult suffrage, you know, wamudi to me besha wo muntaka ene John Dramani Mahama ne na pamfonsa. And it is their power. You cannot turn around and use the same power to intimidate them. You cannot turn around and use the same power to possibly take over their lands, which belongs to them, without going through the due process. So Mutaka Mubarak, this is not fair, and you cannot do so. We are not in an animal kingdom. We are a nation of laws. And we are going to respect the individual rights. We are going to respect the right of the individuals to own property and their privacy. You cannot use any other means to forcibly take what belongs to others. You have to make sure say wo mutaka mubarak obefamra kwaso. I see today he mutaka has apologized to the women. So it means asamno American here no correct. This level of abuse of power cannot be tolerated in our nation. We don't live in a jungle. We live in a nation of laws. A nation that believes in rule of law. A nation that is governed by constitutional democracy. A nation which the constitution reigns supreme, no other person, no other individual. It's in our Lord Acton Kai said, no matter how a person is taught, the person must not see beyond the law. That is rule of law for you. So nobody should sit here and believe that Obetimia Yusu, minister Yediamano, president Yediamano, MPB awodie die sisi manfo no da. Enya no correct. You cannot use intimidation and fear to cower the people into silence. Mutaka Mubarak. Interior minister, yes, if I was some man for young, as if I could give me one sase. And it is high time the people believe that man for need to me some more farmer one. It's here the 2 missions as an MP and family man for now only to me. It is the people who decided that power will reside in your home. It's in here to me aban. Ye said to me through while you be. So you must learn to respect the people. Now, you're moving away from Mutaka and Sensem. Now, young a year free SHS. Ironically, you're John Dramani Mahama. Free SHS. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you were Juma. and as annual ye bebonesa if you know your sick room, I did show no. It is your mamma by no, you my pipe ba, your mamma by no, sepr, na sepre Ghana school, Chidiakaye. Yesem kola more Ghana Senior High School. Wamunya show nyare, Veteran Senior High School, Dabopa, Technical and Residence of Ayefro Kalariga, Warishe, Kukuo, Dabopa, and in the surroundings in insure Emma, Eti and the John Mani Mama, Wamode Ashim, Yentiomo. Eti Ghana water, ensure ombenum and kolabenum ni adie. The whole of 2026 ebi mai. Na eno na forcing kola womo eye Ghana a senior high. Any vaping was a vaping one ni ade. Yenhwe ensure ankola no. Yenhwe ade. Arewo samu. Say yatia mamu na free SHS no. Hwe ba bia ankola na ikosa ensure di akono mo. Nasi miami nua gina wo se sekre no baby ankola no no nsuo ni o ya ni da so ni wo baby ankola no free SHS ya no nsuo ni jondomani mama na memwo mu no tie dia kan yi private residence of a minister of a education ora wonu kwa ndi se ba ko ye friends baby ankola no se nsuo akwa akonno mo e wo sukuu mu Ghana Senior High, Viking was a vaping Senior High, maybe a monum was you any. Chedia can ye. Menoka say more than 20 top government officials and Wamua Bemu, Wamu Ghana school. If it's a Ghana school, you're leading school in the north. It was more the same classroom with Ghana school. Maybe a Ghana school Nkola, air consensu akonum. Ahano mo consensu akonum. And so you say secret. The hama ma king, ajuma wura king. Nasi, wo minu ya pano na. Esi ya chu, chow ma papa. Maybe Nkola Ghana school Nkola consensu akonumu. Ewo school mu. Edi biya senior ma. Your friends say veteran secondary school. Veteran Ghana school for how no more sensu. It's a when ye ni adie. Everybody Yesu. So the dignity of Nkola, we cannot protect them. Yes, a 24-hour economy. Amemo kankan, amemo fun, ye di theatrics say ye military uniform, ye di ye wan ni ye na manfo na eboje so, ni ye se na manfo na eboje so. Ensu kuro mtamale, baby Nkola no nsuo enie. Eti ye man mo ye o man ni ye mo ye ni ye wai. Minister of Education baby ayi veteran secondary school ne ade ne wo no wo fi achi ya no mo eso baby o mo san nsuo nie na ka dam wo ho a dam you live next to dam so secondary school ne next to dam dia eda na dam ne yentimi mfa bi mo enya nsuo nom na eso mo kɔ dam ne mu untreated water polluted water ana mo kɔ no mo. And and this is not politics, this is not propaganda. This is the reality, the untold suffering of the Ghanaian people. The untold suffering of the Ghanaian people. The be omu kwase nsu akonom. Ye di nyina da ne politics. Wo man bi etim ye di nyina adane politics. Wenya politics. Ghana school Nkola womo ehu na mane yare bebo mo ye tena wa ma yare bebo mo na yare bo mo wi a yakokeka mbrofo akase. Yes sir. frakadama ban keonet aban ye tena wa magana sko nkola no yare abom na yare abom a ya beke kambrofo akase ana we are sorry we did not den keonet aban. It is the untold suffering unfolding right underneath. Yenia say ana 419 aban what yenye di ni ahwade. Now you say yenuanu mu bi hunters tienie ukodru eye dagomba empotem ho a authorities no you say yenuanu mu hunters bi asori a wo mugu eye track mu na saa track na wo mugu mu no wo madwuma no so wo nam ana wo hunting na in the course of hunting. Okay, in the course of hunting, you know, omo cause a lot of mayhem. In the course of hunting, you know, omo cause a lot of mayhem. Ewo da gomba ne mpotemu. Na ahweya national security. We na yese mudi akiri. Yese se de yakeka kono ahweya de ntokwa ana beba. Se de ade na keka kono ahweya de ntokwa na beba. Now the danger in it is that Shadia omode hunting aye flag aye high tension post. National security. I'm giving you guys information. Na gomba mpotemu. Seme ne wo kasei. Wamo edi jasehye. Di omode aye nie tie die kan ye. E jasehye o. Dia womode ese manfo no ade ni. Now a very dangerous national security but na wa ma ade we yakofa problem aba. Yemfiri eya saa dagomba ne ensu omonom ehon nsensem. Na yenko eye pusiga. Is it Pishegu Senior High School? Pishegu Senior High School. Pishegu Senior High School. Yan hwade. Na me hu me nuano mo free north no a. Ye mo mutumi a omo ye dwesa a wodwene ho a wonte ase. Tienie o. John Dramani Mama. Surprisingly, Enro John Dramani Mama ye State of the Nation address. Now, or ye State of the Nation address no. Me hu ye ka the flagship program of a year. Aban a waso bebon ba ye ka cha say your mama e ba betwa eye free SHS mu. Moso da bi waso ba be ni ye. Oye ni say na ko yi. Okay. Monhwa de Pishegu Senior High School. Ene free SHS no. Se nkola ni be didi a. Pishegu Senior High School. Se nkola ni be didi a. We yetumra ni akire musie. Monhwa the current state of Nkola edidie in Pishegu. Ene nanton. We nye Pishegu nko a. Ene se Nkola no a na du omugya. Eko school. Tienie o. Pishegu ni nanton secondary. Nkola no a na du omugya ko school. Eko noa omaduane. Nkola no na gina jawo enu omaduane wo Pishegu ene nanton secondary school. Enso joma amase amemo ni koyie free SHS ekoyie. Nkola na o anu omu bojam. Nkola no na ebojam no omaduane wo Pishegu ene nanton. Nanton secondary anajo konkon Pishegu secondary school. Pishegu senior high. Omwa free SHS ni say yentimi hwe omo. Eti omwa na du omugya. Enu omaduane edi wo Pishegu. Ene nanton. Enyame na meka. Bitumra no mamawo eyesi ma kire osie. I'm giving you evidence based. Chedi America yi. Pishegu secondary. Pishegu senior high. Nanton senior high. enkola no na enu omaduane enkola no omo na enu omaduane omo na enu omaduane omo ni light esum ka bi mu ana omo te esum ka bi mu ana omo te and so your mama appointment why you know eye o man baby ankola anti enu aduane hwe pipsigu secondary baby ankola anti enu aduane ka yesi mienka your mama so aba wo ye free SHS yi no hwe pipsigu secondary school ni Nanto secondary school baby ankola anti enu aduane baby ankola anu ati enu aduane di o Medika chiro say womo no musuo sebi previous nsuo ba bia enantwie no musuo ana womo so no no menim say make we no ho na be hia manfo say manfo no nya nsu papa no me de da bia mfa nka asem pishigu ene nanton nkola ba bia o mutire no aduane ni okay now you move away from pishigu ene nanton na yɛnhwɛ ɛyɛ yɛsɛnsɛm ne dɔɔso ama wohunu baabi a wɔnhyɛ aseɛ mfiri ehu baabi a wokɔ akɔwie wohunu baabi a wɔnhyɛ aseɛ mfiri anda John Dramani Mahama dɔn pempen adwuma wula pempen Mahama yɛni da soɔ nyinaa ne ne sɛ nkɔlaa no me ne ɔka sɛ yi yɛsɛ ɛyi Northern Region amaamefoɔ no ɔmo bu afu yɛntie Facha, okay. Pishigu Secondary School, Nanton Secondary. Mo amote North Kasa no Madaroma e dia no mo kai
To the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025.
A few moments later.
Between the first and third quarters, employment increased by over 330,000 people.
If you lie, you will not go to heaven. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025.
A few moments later.
Between the first and third quarters, employment increased by over 330,000 people.
Even before I launched the Okatakyie program, 720 beds had been distributed during the pilot phase to 13,000 farmers in 12 districts. Even before I launched the Okatakyie program, 720 beds had been distributed during the pilot phase to 13,000 farmers in 12 districts.
Anti-corruption institutions, and we had a project called Operation Recover All the Loot. It meant to recover all the loot that had been taken away from the Ghanaian people. And so you might hear of prosecutions and things of people who actually had mismanaged public resources.
I may be as impatient as everyone else to see justice done, but painstaking investigations must be conducted. Dockets must be prepared, charges must be filed, and the accused must have their day in court, including appealing even on the smallest point of law to higher courts. This process is necessary to protect us all against abuse or ill treatment of citizens, and to ensure that only those guilty of offenses against
John Dramani Mahama eba be kachire State of the Nation 2025 and 2026. Ya be comparison bi. Na wa won say papa no kure ene no de. There is a problem. And because he does not respect the people, he lies through his teeth without any ayo, because when he said the all kind of man for him mo achiri. It yet to say my last year, Yero John Dramani Mahama be kachire say economy now inherited free it was in to the extent that Ghana now your public debt arises to a year the tune of 721 billion. Now the same John Dramani Mahama Ababe Kachere in 2026, 1 year down the lane, says have 721 billion. Or no John Dramani Mahama suddenly so when yesikan wahim, so nyan wahim. 721 billion a swate abafom by 82.1 billion. Now Ojina Hona or Kasano, he again announced to the people say, was share a big push project in a dear ben about 50 billion. Ebiawo Yera John Dramani Mahama was say over beto 721 billion. 721 billion. One man drop it about 82.1 billion. So now Yamasi Yakan number 600 and something billion. But on so onion no kure funtino. The same time he announced that was starting big push project. So big push project, it will cost the tune of 50 billion Ghana cedi. So 50 billion, minimum say a Bosnia and Wakwakobo. It's Wakwakobo Bosnia 50 billion. So would the new roads project there. How come say we a Swati 82 billion, but 150 billion anka Ghana debt because o chaman for intro. Again, wakachere say 15 billion Ghana cedi bia stalled project Akufo Addo share say we ya when we and the ben or no John Dramani Mahama share say 15 billion wakobo Bosnia. Now so wakobo Bosnia 50 billion for your roads project. Ekobo another Bosnia 15 billion. Now, Obana say Yakane edda 721 billion, but Eswati by 82.1 billion. But you forget or you refuse or you intentionally. And can't man for say what's up? Boka 50 billion a year, big push roads. What boka 15 billion? So in actual fact, yet 65 billion, if free 82 billion more. Ghana can drop it by 82 billion to a dada man for no. Ucha man for intro. When you say man for ne mwechiri. That is the kind of leader we have. A very dishonest character. Fiscal discipline now promising Ghana for no. Was it no buy and was dropping yaka from 721 billion by a margin of now at forcing about betray intro. Meanwhile, wakoba bosia 50 billion and no one fan kaho. It is what the Bosia 50 billion, Eka 721 billion. Another 15 billion or a year stalled project or the Kahua. And your public debt ever rising from 721 billion plus additional 75 billion. And some Wakachers were reducing by 82 to reducing by 82 were reducing by 82 billion, so about 65 billion agum. And this is the leader you believe. Tienye. Yet to Kroma say na President Mahama ba ye wode Takashi. Ano beka kire ye ora.
Anti-corruption institutions, and we had strengthened anti-corruption institutions, and we had a project called Operation Recover All the Loot. It meant to recover all the loot that had been taken away from the Ghanaian people. And so you might hear of prosecutions and things of people who actually had mismanaged public resources.
Now, this is a case where President Mahama Eshe Ghana Fobo Onu Okuja to Ablakwa, mirror of lies, mirror of justice in the true sham tro. Me who foreign minister will try to Okuja to Ablakwa da. Me who be that. President Mahama be catch ye say, Ekufuado aban no mo ye corrupt. Ekufuado aban no mo ye akromfo to the point that oba ye no wasete a year debe ora wo mo kwa kwaje Okuja to be catch ye say $21 billion media ye be je free Ekufuado abusuafo ene ne nkrofo ho. Eno na nam so ma President Mahama be say o ya reported a year over 2,000 cases of corruption. State of the Nation address 2025. He told all of us that 2,000 a year cases of corruption has been reported for prosecution. And what the SkyTrain 2 million scandal account, what the 50 million a year ghost names in the national service in your account. Now, one by no fast forward. It doesn't grow forward here and minimum abayi 50 kwete bekai. Aban yi ba ye minimum crofo no more previous aban ni mu a wo ma pa NDC fo di animu a wo ma kwakọ negotiate ke dia meka yi wo ma bo manfo no kro no so aban ya gibie no ma die no ma tena so minim bebre eti Mahama aban is as corrupt as the government that left government, and in fact they are more corrupt. Average Mahama ko hwe ye no nim so ntimi nchi obi a yentie di worker yenti
punished. As President Mills of blessed memory said, he said, I may be as impatient as everyone else to see justice done, but painstaking investigations must be conducted, dockets must be prepared, charges must be filed, and the accused must have their day in court, including appealing even on the smallest point of law to higher courts. This process is necessary
accused must have their day in court and appeal even on the smallest of procedure and processes at the courts. And yet, Ujina Simpio Sutama open mouth for to me. I can't pay and Nanabi Oba Obechina to. Okay, what's it? They will go to jail. Nanabi them will be prosecuted and go to jail. So you knew that justice must be done, and if justice must be done, it must be done well. It must be seen to be done. And yet, you deceive the people, say 2,000 cases, 2025, a year State of the Nation address. In time, I will say 2,000 cases, President Mahama, on what basis? 80,985 cases in our case,
protect us all against abuse or ill treatment of citizens, and to ensure that only those guilty of offenses against the state are punished. As President Mills of blessed memory said, he said, and I quote, the wheels of justice grind slowly, but they grind exceedingly fine. Mr. Speaker, let me reassert my...
The wheels of justice grind slowly. You say, what would say some more kind and you know correct. It was now they show. Why President Mahama na de show. Now President Mahama himself, the Ekeka kone hwisi. Wamuntimi njeli ma kenoforiata di. Anadwuma na semo adanko dada adre me beti baby am tin me hunu nioma ehunu nia nioma ekoso before say ebeto aba ni nyina enkomo ekoso ne kenoforiata ebe ni say ebefa ebemena fa ha be esi Sena Jomama and ya brepa so bechiken ufuriata. Ankada wo no Jomama yesua in the first thing Uncle Ben say ko besizi ufuriata from traveling. Na man for mon tenyo manasi. Chede me kan yi dia kwaso bebre na mon tiase. Adanko da na rio. Enkomo bi koso before election. Jomama nya sika wo he na no wo be campaign. NDC opposition for no omo wo sika sa. Na NDC wo sika me ka say oh ho. Mumusa Jomama so nya sika no yi. Eti no foriata adwane, no foriata nwane nko ba bia. Oforiata de odwane nyina Jomama ni hu bi. Momo nyina nti de omo ye anajo manasem na ya danko dada be. Ye ni say fa ni say ba kosia. Akoye se jeje pen so. Omo ye kumiprako demonstration ye chi wo nyina da. Akufo ado pen ya nche no. Momo sa se de enti na kumiprako. Ebiza de enti ya nche akufo ado ne se. Akufo ado time wo so anu wo ko school na ne papa eye president of Ghana. Edward Akufo ado. Na is national security near na wode ne ko school tie de meka memo no bebre mu ntiase. National security near no wode Akufo ado ko school London ehwe ne so ebo Akufo ado ho ban retired captain retired the late Kojo Chikata tie de meka yi tie memo no mo de madwini di agro your mama say ko ayi wan ko say wan bo say wan kan ofuriata be firi mu nyina yinim wonim ho bi your mama nim pefe say kan ofuriata no be koda okoi si e be chi obi na jo say Akufo ado no so ba no say ya no be ye no tenate na opuni case no ye ko ye ba ye say na say ni say ana mo mbe bie account of Fidelity Bank be je kakra gu mu ni ade ye bie ye ni say your mama mo ba ye nso mo nso bie account ye ni say akoye say na wie say eti hwinsi ye kumiprako demonstration wie ye Akufo ado ne ya chi obi Akufo ado hwem no afa wonim ye dia if say jeje wofa any captain retire Kojo Chikata the late ana Akufo ado nso de no hwe ne so time wo so ne ade eti wo ye more like a father to him captain Kojo Chikata the captain Chikata the late na ya ba chi Akufo ado kumiprako say oh no ye bie pro na hwem fam no mo adwene di agro tie de meka yi edise no wa adwene mo odwen se Akufo ado ni jeje se de no mo ye politics no mo ye atamfo anya no kore they were not atamfo no mo ye namfo tight no mo ye namfo ba sana Jomama ne ye kan say oforiata ma bibia na adam hwinsi mi bia case ni nyina chero hwinsi ade or the margin diagro, it will be now, and the hues of justice is grinding slowly, and grinding position. And grinding position, hues of justice, your mama or your truth on Kanokore. Now, you're a John Dramani Mahama, or said ye, Ope President on Kanokore Pa Bakwa, Yenti.
The Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025.
A few.
Yera John Dramani Mahama said 1 million jobs within 1 year.
Few moments later.
Between the first and third quarters, employment increased by over 330,000 people.
Heaven. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025.
A few moments later.
Between the first and third quarters, employment increased by over 330,000 people.
If you lie, you will not go to heaven.
Yera mama, what do you heaven unkubi? This agreement was 1 million, every 300,000. And they call 350,000. And they call 400,000. And they call 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. And some work on 950,000, they call 1 million. How is that even close? So chairman for an intro. and the confidence in which all quoted Ghana Statistical Service.
Before I launched the Okatakyie program, and according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025.
A few moments later.
Between the first and third quarters, employment increased by over 330,000 people.
If you lie, you will not go to heaven.
If you lie, you won't go to heaven. Because I never tried there. Offer Nyabutre. Sanya tron na yewra John Romani mama edidia. Eya den na wa ankasa pe wo ayi da wanim. State of the Nation address in da wanim no. Adwumawura what state wo mu say eya 10,887. Tienye. Why mo special programs why I employ 86,000 okra no employment mu ba bi e wo ya bubu agum saa. National apprenticeship program mo say 14,000 befa. And other few models are and about a few thousand more and and even 120,000. And Ghana Statistical Service, I said 330,000 people got jobs as of 2025. The whole of now Utimiba, now a whole president of the republic. And because there are no consequences when presidents lie to the people, Otimitra said 1 million jobs were created. 1 million jobs. Where's the mama? 1 million jobs. Huh? Azakioneta by Frakadam. Yetie. Now, President Mama so obey Accra Kumasi Express Highway. And it will cut travel time by 2 hours. What baba betubi? What ba aba betubi ayeye? Enam enkwa de one enkwa pewa. Muni so we de akufo na hyase. Na akufo na hyase en baby aba bedruni. It baby abedruni ye toa so a yenya bi nni wo ho. It yenya no nto ho. Ni enkoye express highway. Ni yenya akwan a emanfo na ankasa dodo no atimi fa so a ye express mani yeyi. Me hu ye express highway luxury. Ya ye kwan ya dodo no afa so no. Ye wia ne ye kwan ma sikafo se ne we ne express etu betua more no afa so na eja at all time so. Na normal kwan na manfo ne nam so no. Wo so wontua, wonye ho adwuma. Kio na taban, pokwase ekonyina ehwa ayi se chaka. And yet Jomama so obey express. Express aye dey call ehefa. Express highway no or they call What by your agenda 111 wo ho? What's one to aso? Also obey express highway. Express highway no away. Mumisa Jomama say away. Now,
beds had been distributed during the pilot phase to 13,000. Even before I launched the Okatakyie program, 720 beds had been distributed during the pilot phase to 13,000 farmers in 12 districts.
I know, sir, Minuanum Bibri, a movie on with 720 beds have been distributed to 13,000 farmers. I won't be that petty and I won't be trivial. I want to give John Mahama the benefit of the doubt that he actually meant 720,000 beds. My platform is not for all those trivialities. I know, sir, it could be a slip of tongue by saving 720 beds for 13,000. But assuming without admitting that even 720,000 beds had been given to the farmers 13,000. Let's do the calculation. Let's do mathematics. 720,000 beds. Oh, chama 13,000 farmers are ASA. It means about 55 beds. And go on getting the program no. John Domani Mama and Yabra so you go on getting the program no. And go on getting the program no. Or my farm may be 55 beds. Now before so obe kasano. Yentie sa papa yenti no.
Kitten no. Bediaba. Bedi buy no hasia no. Bro, nipa bia benya adunum 50. Na kada 50 de eswa. Entime masa woden ko kitten 50 edema a pizza oti ho ya. Benyini no, benyina bentime survival. Me hene bewu na baka me he. Me hene matukosia na wato na me he. Na wanya ska me he. Na me hene ko beja de ware wona wabusia. Nti yempa jam 50 ne poye so nso a bempa jam no. E ba sa ye koche no. Do nya dodo ponya ngoko num. Yes. Do nya dodo apa no, onya ngoko num. Nunu so kra no, na nipa na aboka. So fratuna, ano wonta bena. Na wa aboka tie ka sika firinta bena abadrobo ha, abeje nkuta ngoko nkete no. Ya ntie ka sika na fa ma no. Ono aka wa abo no, na ye bibia ka na ho ma na koye num. Abro so ani nsia. Ana so de ngoko manzia ma nipa. Benyini no, se benyina apo bia nwu, na benyina ba survive a. Betu ko sia me he dia ma wo. Betu ko sia me he. Betu me he. Betu me he. Na abamba so pa ne be ba so na ode ama wo. Adams. Tonko nkete no. No dia ko wie ni. Na awia ho sama ewo mi ni se. Edu ni nchem no. Endi sika de kita no. Se emuru 5 years abe ma wo. Yes. Ba be je no. Endi sika da be de ba ye no. Se uji ya no ukade wo endi sika no ebedi wo ho no. Se emuru mvie numa be ma wo.
Less than 4 years bia.
Be ma wo. Be mbia wo bandi sim be ma wo. Ndi ya oni party card. Oba jifri andisi for hono eye mfie num ade eko ansa na nkwa kitenkete no ya ma obi
eti nkwa kitenkete na John Mama eka yese 720,000 bets, and like I said, though he says 720 divided by 13,000, I don't want to be trivial, I don't want to be that petty. Yes, my brothers can take that on because I know it's a slip of tongue, but even given let's give it to him, that's 720,000. So the guy can say something before said your mama Ebema State of the Nation address. So the reality is that they actually anticipated they were going to give every farmer 50. If we actually 50, then acquire nkoko 5, nkoko 5, nkoko nkete. So atro kionet tabai. That is the kind of government we have. Your mama can correct, but the man for na gini dia gro. Now yansha yera John Domani mama asemo osaka biu. A Greek sector, yeti. Yera John Domani Mahama said, since January 2025, this administration has embarked on a decisive research of Ghana's agriculture sector under our Agriculture for Economic Transformation agenda, with the Feed Ghana program serving as a flagship program. Menim say ya trauma no said dear you, mentiasie. Brother Mama, ya trauma on one kanya na bentiasi o. Be a Greek program be na be farisa no bentiasi. Ben ko konketenkiti program no ben fanko be 5. So President Mama chamanfo no etro. So oba ye no wa ye dia ben 4 dia ben ne fa he ni kusi he. So why is just say your scripture man and President Mama say more kabia wonyini reforms bia ni wa President Mama dia ba e che cocoa pharmacy enche cocoa pharmacy Opa mientro script man ko jino ne kan kire manfo ne sede ya the actual reform adiaba ne so wati kokoko akuyafo sika so eno ne reform adiaba. Now Yanjwa Mama on the area of school feeding, President Mama said 34,000 caterers employed under school feeding program. Now we're into ujina manfo nanim eka asase mo echirom President Mama enya ofere. With the greatest of respect, are you not ashamed, Mr. President? Oba ye school feeding program, MPP for nyina na abepamo wo mo. Say school feeding for mo nko. Na opamo wo mo wie na asa de fufuro behema. How is that unemployment? How is that unemployment? President Mama say oba na school feeding program nkrofo opamo because also omo MPP for. Now safa ebishemwa, how is that creation of 34,000 employment? What kind of lies is this? What kind of killnet abine is this? Now, President Obama said food inflation has declined significantly to 4.9%, providing relief to Ghanaian families. And so food inflation okofa hiyo, so okofa no hiyo. Say yedie yo wonim say manfo ne kanti. Food inflation bia ni wa e chain the abrante yike yenti.
That there are no customers for now. We have the rice in abundance. And then when we speak now, the price of the rice has drastically come down as compared to last year where the price was okay and then the farmers were happy. But right now, the price has come down, and moreover too, there are no customers to buy our rice. And again, as we speak, the input costs are the same. The price of harvesting, conveying, the transportation cost is the same, but the price of the rice has come down drastically. And as we speak, there are no customers to buy our produce. And then the farmers, we have farmed and then we have harvested. The produce are there, but there are no customers to buy them. So we are still going for loan. And these loans come with exorbitant interest, which is making
food inflation abadawo emadawo food inflation bia no President Mama e chair the abranche e kasi ye nya customers for ye food ye duamo no ye duaduane no wona wo sia say on paper no food inflation above from, and yet the people cannot feel it. Now yentia President Mama open students loan scheme to law student. Every meditenten wo mo ko Legon e ko KNUST student loan, we a law student too, we a Greek student too, we a carpentry student too, we a so uko university in Kwana open student loan apply. Senya kione tabani a trodia. How do you say I've opened student loan to a year a law students? Now law students any do omko university ya no omko university no wie mu ana. Senya kione tabani any atro and a na manfo no nim say mon kan. He knows very well you people don't read. President Mama knows very well. Someone read it. If someone read it here, say President Mama open student loan according to Graphic Online. Student loan to law student. The free that law student no more legal. No ya no omoko school no here Azerbaijan. Oba ya agenda 111 program. Ironically, the whole of a year in 2026, wa mo agenda 111 program so. We jani nyina guo. Inta kando anchuro bia nkoma no. Tuwentimi anka agenda 111 program ho we. Oba ye cocoa prices, the true state of the nation. Osi inflation had dropped by had dropped to 3.8%. The inflation had dropped 3.8% and cedi has appreciated by 40%. President Mama Nekon. And so cocoa farmers no inflation had dropped here. cedi appreciate no. And as cocoa farmers ntimi ento ebisi atro musika so. Ti atro ne edibu man. Military training to be given to 10,000 national service personnel. Kakra kura ye for mo na anu ya mo makobi kura nipa for de ko wi. Atronti muni ahoto. Atronti o. President Mama. We nursing trainee allowances have been restored. Na nursing trainee allowances ye twam da bai. Abai we ye kill na chama. Ye wo kro say na wo na akotwa nursing trainee allowance sim. What President Mama, what na atwa teacher trainee allowance ana kufu ado buy no be restore. It is also aba na uko Gina state of the nation. Eko ka say nursing trainee allowances have been restored. What kind of ana ya choma no wanhwem. Wanhwem na medwene wa mentiase o. Nursing training, you can say on the bay, you tramu the bay, President Mama. Nursing training, allowances, you can say on the bay. This is lies. Ghana deserves better. Let's stop the jokes. And petrol prices have dropped from 15 Ghana cedi to 9, and diesel from 15 to 11, bringing relief to our nation. We relief no adiabana cocoa for intimin to be no. Cocoa for no. We relief krona adiabana. 50,000 housing units to be constructed for teachers. 50,000 housing units to be constructed for teachers. Meanwhile, teachers in the pay 14 months.
How has it been for you as a teacher? It's so painful. Teaching for a year without salary. All my colleagues have gotten their staff IDs. It has started with me. Only me from resting off. I've rented, I've been paying bills, that is light bill, water bill. I just don't know what to do again. I'm tired. What we need now is our staff IDs. The minister should listen to us and hear our cry. Be working, even just common core credits. You need to beg for common core credits. Sometimes you have to starve to go to class and teach. How can one teach with hunger? Like, how are we going to teach?
And say any payer went to mean to a teacher for Nekano. Say any payer and say promise was 50,000 housing units to be constructed for teachers. No what Jenny, now what Jenny at say. What Jenny? A way say. President Mama, it's what did this say? What mean teacher for 14 months. But also obviously 50,000 a year housing unit a teacher for, and indeed what Jenny a pretty saying. Kioneta Bayi. President Mahama unveils plan for 3 new technical universities to tackle a year youth unemployment. We anyway. We any pa everything. If say you say youth unemployment, or free university eba. Now before some call youth unemployment so no. Sa aban we ems one housing dear. Or per housing once some Mokai XTS Korea deal na or moye ye. We na Hope City housing and also now koi bibi oho. We say what promise teacher for. Seglemi housing kura see any go. Utimi we seglemi. Seglemi you utimi we. And so what promise teacher for. Abai we. Would you buy with at your own peril? After was obesi technical university for a year student a year unemployment, youth unemployment. Now me we youth unemployment no. What about it? Yedi kind of kolani be free university abegu system ni mu ayentimi mu omadwumadwo. Eti adwuma no mu hia, enya more producing of a young kola. Kronunti ni a new program ase ni a new ni ekosi new university we wonche ni o kakra be ko ho am ye di bienti anansi aduamoa udware ama homfi ye di manfo ni sika die manfo no so nti ase na Okatakyie Afrifa ni ye di na tema die nkwasiafo ah ya share new project as ya sha. Yankano kore. Yankano kore. So President Mahama atoro ayeye. Atoro no ayeye. But the man for not being diagro kakra a year. Now, me di chat one. President Mama so yade ya secure visa free. Ghana secures visa free waivers for 11 countries. Now, mama me move on visa free waiver na mamu why? Eba mo visa free waiver no, eba gba amamu. President Mahama say mwanya visa free waiver a mode call abruchiri. Now visa free no the woman say President Mama secure visa free to Air Barbados. It will bomb money or some more money. President Mama secure visa free to Brazil and acquire diplomatic and service passport for and you'll be a People's Republic of China and you visa free and you waiver for be a for diplomatic and service passport for. Now, or say Republic of Cuba. Wabejina Yabobama mo Republic of Cuba. Federal Republic of Germany and Ukraine munyina diplomatic and service passport for an visa waiver. Aha, nti wonka ho a. President Mama semen kan cho say Hong Kong was secure visa waiver. Nemo no visa waiver na for diplomatic passports. Na Mauritius de munyina mbetimi akobi. Mauritius munyina mbetimi akobi. Republic of Seychelles obiya betimi akobi. Republic of South Africa visa waiver no bacho a diplomatic and service passport for eti wo kwayi kwakunto a wuti kumase swame wonka ho. Kwakunto visa waiver na President Mama Deje fans wo a state of the nation no. Republic of Sudan kura amamu nyina Sudan say service passport for any diplomatic passport for. Republic of Turkey see diplomatic passport for pe ene bekura. Kenya and say all passport mumra. Lesotho say all passport mumra. Namibia see diplomatic and service passport for. Tanzania say all passport. Trinidad and Tobago say all passport. Singapore say all passport. Uganda say all passport. Zimbabwe say all passport. Jamaica all passport. Rwanda all passport. Hungary diplomatic and India diplomatic and service passport. It will President Mama Bejina onu otwa motro say. Wako secure a year visa waivers country in mabobo no. Ene mu am qualify. It won kura dia just how do any chira Azerbaijan. Unkura service passport ne diplomatic passport just how do any chira Azerbaijan. Sudan kura amamu nyina Sudan say diplomatic and a year service passport for Sudan. Omo kura omo so omo nyimo. Ti we wabeji no atwa motro. Amobo passport ni biu. Barbados say obi okura Ghanaian passport bi abetimi aba Barbados. Brazil say David diplomatic and service for pe and waiver no cover. China say diplomatic and service passport for pe and cover. Republic of Cuba say diplomatic and a year service passport for pe and cover. Germany diplomatic and service passport for. Hong Kong diplomatic and a service in count Mauritius and a munyina mbetimi akobi. Onko Republic of Seychelles say all passport mungo Seychelles. Kwakwajen. Oba so kwa Seychelles bese ne kobi. South Africa kura so wonyi munyina South Africa. It diplomatic and service passport for. Republic of Sudan kura so onyi munyina ti se joma ba begina no de je fans say wa ye service visa waivers ara mbobo mamono. Turkey say diplomatic for pen wa waive ya mo so mo nye visa. Kenya all passport into pe Kenya akodi ana udimirika na akọ. We say me ba bedru Ghana no ano. Me ye me be kwa kwadwudwu me hu Kenya. Na ma wo mo asi Tanzania. Lesotho meko ho. Namibia kura so onye nyina obeje diplomatic passports pe. Tanzania all passport into we me wo mo asi Kenya, Tanzania, Lesotho, Kwajimani. Trinidad and Tobago all passport. Singapore, all passport. Uganda, all passport. Zimbabwe, all passport. Jamaica, all passport. Rwanda, all passport. Hungary, diplomatic. And India. It is a Wojejo Mohammedia. Best card says Sudan. Apu. Cobra Bear, I don't know Apu. We or the Abejira Abeji fans. Mr. Speaker, the government has secured visa waiver for Ghanaian people. Not Ghana for about hey, the confidence. I drove for Abai. Unkano Kuremosa Abai we. Now see if one more maybe did Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah.